It's nearly Christmas. I read a funny thing earlier where it was somebody called it Christmas Adam, as opposed to Christmas Eve. Isn't that funny? Well, today we've had our Christmas with my parents. Went over for Christmas lunch and opened our presents, and it's all been very fun. We had salmon Wellington, which was delicious. We've actually got one in the freezer and we were going to bring it, but my mum ended up getting one. And we had an igloo, a semi-Freddo igloo, which was kind of like a mousse, but like a frozen mousse. It was very interesting and very tasty. A little chocolate penguin with it as well. Nice. And some other nice bits and pieces from Aldi. I recognised them. And it was a very good lunch overall. But we've got to discuss presents, haven't we? I happen to have one here from my wife. I look forward to playing this. Never played... I'll say never played. I never played much of the original on the SNES. I played a bit of it. I played enough of it to know that I like it, but it's one of those games where you need to invest a lot of time into it, and I've just never had the time to commit, you know. It's one of those where I've started it and then something else has come along and I've not been able to, play it regularly. So I am looking forward to that, and supposedly it's a really, really, really good remaster. So that will be fun, won't it? What else? I have received a lovely new watch strap to replace my old watch strap, and it's a very nice colour. You can't really see it properly. I'll leave it in the packet because then it can all stay together, can't it? But it's turquoise. It's turquoise. It's a lovely turquoise colour. You can't really see it properly, but it's nice. I like it a lot, and it'll match my watch beautifully. What else? There's nothing on my desk. How about... This is pretty good, isn't it? This is because we're hopefully moving soon. This comes with a load of paint stuff. So it's got some rollers and some roller thingies and a load of trays, actually, and the sort of things you don't really think of. They're the sort of things everybody has knocking around, you know. Who's gone out and bought a tray? But this comes with a big roller, a little roller, some brushes, a sponge. This interesting tool is used to get the top off paint and also mix it round, and a big sheet to lay down while you're painting, which is great. Supposedly, we were not meant to be getting many presents for each other, and we ended up getting loads of presents anyway. But I will just show this one off. There is another one actually that I'll go and grab quickly. But yeah, this is very important because it's the new Jethro Tull remaster. I was going to get this and then I didn't because I didn't have any money, and so it's a good thing I didn't get it because I have received it. And I can't remember if I've shown one of these off on the vlog before, but in case I haven't, these are they are remasters of the classic Jethro Tull albums, Jethro Tull being my favourite band, and they come with the original album in various different forms. They've got like early versions of different songs and like different takes and different mixes and stuff, which is really cool. So this one's got Broadsword and the Beast, the original album. It's got a load of associated recordings, which are different versions of the songs on the album, and then there's another disc of associated recordings, which is songs that were recorded at the same time but for whatever reason weren't put on the album. So sometimes they might be singles, sometimes they might not have thought they were good enough for the album, and sometimes they probably just got cut because you could only have so much on an album and you needed to be brutal. There's associated recordings, and then there's further associated recordings, and then there's demo recordings, and there's a song on there called Me Dinosaur, which is cool. And then the original master mixes, rough mixes and stuff like that. And then radio adverts and stuff as well, which is... It's a proper compendium and a bit of... a lot of history, in fact, just on this one thing of where Jethro Tull were at in the early 80s. Not only that, but as you may have noticed, it comes with this massive book. So, well, it is the book. The album is the book. And this is one of the chunkier ones. And it just talks about the history of the band at the time the album was released, leading up to the release of the album, live shows and things like that. And a lot of the band members actually consider this one to be the best one. I mean, I disagree. For me, it's Stormwatch and the whole Folk trilogy. But that's probably why this one's so chunky. Anyway, there's that. One more item, just go and grab it. So a slight history lesson before I get into this. Not really history, but here in the UK we have a thing called Colin the Caterpillar. And it's basically a Yule log, but or like a chocolate roly-poly is probably a better way of putting it. And it's coated in chocolate and it's got this caterpillar face on it, a big chocolate caterpillar face. There have been many knockoffs, such as Cuthbert the Caterpillar from Aldi, and also there's a Co-op one which is really nice. I can't remember the name of that one, but they have all got similar names. In fact, the Aldi one was part of a bit some legal proceedings because Colin the Caterpillar is a Marks and Spencer's item, and all the supermarkets have copied it, and Aldi copied it a teeny bit too closely. But anyway, Colin is a bit of a national treasure, and so this was a bit of a silly present, but I really, really like it. Colin suitcase. I mean, it's just made of cardboard, I think, wrapped cardboard, but it's this suitcase, and it had inside, I mean, I've taken everything out now, so it's pointless me opening it up, but it had a load of Colin sweets, because there's Colin sweets as well, little fruit gummies, but are all vegan, which is really nice. Lots of those, and it had the chocolate face from a Colin the Caterpillar cake, which was cool. I didn't even know they did those. A brownie mix, you know those bottle brownie mixes you get. I'm looking forward to making that. And the pièce de résistance, and the whole reason why this was purchased, so I understand. A little toy Colin. That is so cute. I unironically love this item. Yeah, this was a good purchase. So anyway, before I pontificate too much, I shall leave that there. But I hope you have enjoyed my little present roundup. Potentially there will be more to come, because we've still got to do Christmas at the in-laws, which is happening in, well, we're going down tomorrow and then having Christmas on Christmas Day. Wouldn't you believe it? So possibly I will have further things to report. But yes, I will leave it there. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.